Back to the channel. It's effdash here with effdash TV, and I've got another Injustice mobile video here for you. Today we're going to unlock Rebirth Raven in the challenge mode, as well as take a look at what her abilities are, and we're also going to go through Breakthrough, which we're going to do right now. If you don't know Breakthrough, you fight Ares as a boss at the very end. You have 3 battles. And you have your team. You can't change your team once you start your battles. And you can do this once per day. Sometimes there are restrictions as to which characters you can actually break through. And what that means is, as I explained last time, you see my characters here are tier 7, level 50. And they have to be this level in order for them to break through. So in this particular event, anybody who is Deathstroke, Aquaman, or Killer Frost, who is at a tier 7 level 50, can be broken through. So I have selected Arkham Origins Deathstroke for my breakthrough event. So the first one, you have to fight the Suicide Squad. And then it does let you know there, beware, if you do lose this fight, you have to start over. So if you lose any fight, you have to start all over. And this does cost 10 energy, which is all the energy that these characters have. So if you mess up with these characters, you either have to use other ones or you have to wait for all your energy to recharge. So it's 3 battles. The first one's pretty easy. The second one's not terribly difficult. Well, actually, the second one can be very difficult. And then Ares is just straight up cheap. So let's go ahead and go through this. I do use both of these Batmans here because they are by far the best characters in the game. So you pick these 2 abilities where you add power and you buff up your special 1. He also has an innate stun on it, or it could be a gear. And so if you just keep, pretty much spamming your special 1, the gear I do have afterwards give me increased damage to stun opponents. So as you can see here, they really have no chance. They're very low level too against, especially this Batman. So that's really the strategy with Arkham Knight Batman. I mean, his special 1 is just pretty overpowered. And there's even other gears that you can add on top of it that maybe can do damage to the opponent's teammates or, keep them stun locked, what have you. Now, this team can be very difficult because of Raven. Raven has a passive ability that steals your health when she's at low health. And that could very easily turn the tide of any battle. And she can actually do this twice. So the game plan here is to use Arkham Knight Batman's special 2 to knock her out without triggering the passive. And then Reverse Flash is lame because any specials you do to him, he would just regenerate his health back. And he can do this up to 3 times. So you're either wasting specials or only using hit attacks, just regular DPS. And then Solomon Grundy, I'm not quite sure what Solomon Grundy's role on the team is. I know he attaches some sort of black aura to you. I haven't used him enough or gone up against him enough to really know what he does. Here, I'm going to buy Arkham Knight Batman's health back. He only lost a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. So again, we're going to do power added and special 1 buff, even though we're not really going to use special 1 on her. See if I can get her. She keeps blocking. It's going to mess me up here. I do have all my specials now, though. All right. See, I'm trying to get 2 hard combos on her, but she keeps blocking. And now Reverse Flash is in now, so I can't use any of my specials. And you see that he's got 3 lightning bolts under his health bar, and that just means he moves even faster, which is why it's getting a little difficult here to even swipe at him. And now he's left, so Solomon Grundy's in. You see that here's the black aura I was talking about. I'm not sure what it does. I seem to be still, my health isn't decreasing, or is it? Maybe my health is decreasing by 201 each time. Oh, so I'm losing health. Okay, great. Well, he's down. All right, back to Flash here. See if I can just knock him out. Don't want to use a special because he'll just regenerate his health, and then that'll put me back at 0. Almost got him here. Raven. All right, I still need to hit her at least 1 more time with a hard combo, but she's just not having it today. Forget it. I'm just gonna go in. All right, so you see here, this especially if you get it high 200, that does absurd amounts of health. I probably could have started with that and still did the same thing, but you see, and you see there that good old Reverse Flash got all his health back because he's lame like that. So there's the cellular regeneration. Now at this point, you see my other two characters. They have full power bars. I could switch out. I really don't want to because then I have to buy health for them, and I kind of need them for Ares. So I'm just gonna try to DPS him down. All right, I got him. But yeah, so it's usually not that hard. Of course, when I go to record it, it's very difficult. But it's usually not that hard. But you can see that the second battle can be very, very difficult. So now we're going to go up against Ares. Ares is interesting because he's nothing like his normal self. He has this rage ability where it stops you completely dead in your tracks, and you have to do a quick time event quickly enough and precisely enough to not die in one hit. It's pretty lame. But, you know, what they gotta do for these bosses. So, the game plan's pretty much the same. You know, get him down, power added, and also do the special one buff. Interestingly enough, he cannot be stunned. So whenever he stuns, you'll notice that he will automatically go into his rage mode. So this Batman probably, here's the rage mode I'm talking about. So you have to get into this white little part here in the middle, and you defend it, otherwise you do get hit, one hit KO. So here's the stun I'm talking about. You get instantly into rage mode. So, and you see the little receptacle gets smaller and smaller each time rage mode is activated. So it can get very, very difficult. So here, check this one out here. It's smaller, but as long as you get it in the circle, you still defend. So, not quite sure the point of that. I'm just going to go ahead and knock him out here. So that's going to be my win. So Ares is not terribly difficult as long as you can always do the quick time event correctly. Otherwise, you're going to be SOL. So we go ahead and we got victory here. It says, congratulations. You have successfully completed the breakthrough challenge. You can proceed to claim your reward for one of the eligible characters from your team. This character will be able to be promoted an additional level. All right. So in this case, it is Deathstroke. And I have chosen Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Sometimes this does glitch and lets you use any character, but it looks like it's working right now. So let's go ahead and confirm this. So now Arkham Origins Deathstroke can be promoted to Tier 8. Let's go ahead and take a look at him because I'm pretty sure that you can only get Arkham Origins Deathstroke from a pack. Yep, so his promotion is only available in a booster pack, so it looks like he's going to stay at 7 for quite some time. It looks like a lot of characters are only available in packs. General Zod's not, but nobody cares about General Zod. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock Rebirth Raven. Let's take a look at her abilities first. So this is her design. I'll be honest, I don't like her Rebirth design. It looks hideous, to be honest. But what do you do? This is what we have. So Rebirth Raven, her might, 1,755. Her health is 1,822. And then her passive ability, it's called Demonic Pact. And it says, on tag in, Raven siphons her opponent's power if it is more than hers. Now that's pretty interesting because depending on when you tag in, it will almost always be more. So if 2 Rebirth characters are on her team, she receives 3 times more energy per critical hit. Now the other Rebirth characters are the one I unlocked last time, Rebirth Jessica Cruz and Rebirth Wally West. So if you have both of them on the team and you give her some gears that let her do additional critical hits, she can start getting energy really quickly, and that'll allow her to do many, many specials, which could end the match quite quickly. So this is Rebirth Raven. Let's go ahead and start her challenge and see if we can unlock her. I mean, it really shouldn't be an issue. So I've done everything up to her battle here in Challenge 5. My team is my arena team here: Killer Frost, Lex Luthor, Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. Actually, Lex Luthor. Why is Lex Luthor on my team? My arena team is actually Green Lantern. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why. Lex Luthor must be on your team. My bad. All right, so Lex, where are you, sir? I'll go ahead and go with this bronze one. It doesn't really matter. He shouldn't be necessary. So let's go ahead and unlock Raven here. So we're just going to do what we normally do in Arena. Get a few combos off her. See if she does any specials. Although I doubt it because Killer Frost here is going to eat all of her special bar. Hit her here with Frost. Get her nice and slowed down. Hit her again. It doesn't look like Batgirl's ready to come in just yet, but we'll see here. Oh, look at that Hadouken she did. She still doesn't have enough energy to do a special, so I don't think we'll see one from her. Nope, because I stole her energy again. Let's go ahead and get Batgirl in here, see if I can knock her out with this. Oh, she blocked it. So she will live just a few more seconds. I don't know what that was. Special one right in the middle. That's why I like Batgirl. She can do a special in between getting hit. It's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. Alright, so she is down and out. Kind of like Pokemon. You got to weaken these people first before you can catch them. A little bit of the credits there. Some XP for Lex Luthor. And completed this stage. Alright, Rebirth Raven is now ours. New card has been added to your collection. And just like last time we completed the challenge, it will now reset so I can play it again. And enemies will be tougher this time. As you can see, I am on expert mode. So let's go ahead and take a look at my collection. Scroll down here to Ravens. Raven. There we go. So I have 4 Ravens you see here. Starting at the bottom, Raven, normal, then Regime Raven, and then above of that we have Rebirth Raven and Teen Titans Raven. So you can see I haven't even touched Teen Titans Raven. She was the unlock a few months ago. She does have a passive called Demonic Embrace. That's pretty cool. It says special attacks have a chance to drain 25% health and power. And whatever health and power is drained, Raven does get it. So that can make her pretty powerful. But yeah, so that's been Raven. That was also the breakthrough event, in this case for Arkham Origins Deathstroke. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you have any comments, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys next time. effdash TV.